Mute yourself, peasant.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Rasatoshi here, and today we have a Chinese New Year special. Yay! And this thing is, so if you guys don't know, I have a Discord server for Battle Spirits, and one day we were discussing about the extreme games, and there are quite a lot of people who still doesn't understand the format of the reality show simply because they don't understand Japanese. And so what we did is that we started an extreme game simulation, which what's happened is that among ourselves we found six guardians and one king, and then the rest can form their own teams and become the challengers, and we just play in the way like how the extreme game did, except that we don't have any prize money because we're poor. But anyway, so that's what we did, and someone suggested us to record it down, and that's also what I did. And this is what today's video is about. So the rules, if you watch extreme games, then you know the rules is the same as that one. A team of three challengers versus a team of three guardians, out of six of them, obviously. Each challenger and each guardian has two games, each time with a different deck. Battle orders are random, which means like if I'm in the challenger team, then I wouldn't know which guardian would be coming out to battle us, and obviously the guardians also wouldn't know who's coming out, like which challenger is coming out first to battle them. And then if the challengers get at least 3 wins, they can challenge the king. And for us in the Discord server, we decided the king by getting the the winner from our last server tournament. So yeah, so that's the king. And then otherwise, if the challengers don't get at least 3 wins, it's game over. And so to introduce our first challenger team is me, Resatoshi, obviously, and then Fasco, which also called Necros, and Sulfur. And this is today's challenge. Today's challenges. And as for the Guardians, we have red, purple, and green. For the red Guardian, he's called Chrono Masa on Discord. For purple Guardian, he's called Rios on Discord. And for the green Guardian, he's called Lakis King on Discord. So yes, none of these are actually our real names. So yeah, you don't need to stalk us or anything. And then and for today's MC, it will also be me outside of my own games. Uh, my friend called C4, Reels, and also Violet. And for those who and Violet actually also has his own Twitch account, which I will link in the description below. And he does open live streams for some of our events on the server. So if you don't want to miss out the fun, then make sure to check him out. So right into our first game, we have Sulfur versus Rios, with Sulfur at the top and Rios at the bottom. And so I don't know what Rios is using, but I always know what Sulfur is using because he's in my team. And for this first game, he'll be using Thoth, our machine.
Hello?
Hello,
Moshi Moshi.
Moshi Moshi. Okay, so now Rios has deployed the Grand Walker Aphrodite, and he got 3 calls from Core Charge, which is really nice. Yes. Okay, fine.
But it actually ditches 2 magic cards, which is not the very perfect start for Granoko, but at least he got 3 cores at the beginning of the game, and now he revealed, which again there's 2 magic cards, which he could put it on the field. Plus narrating through himself. Kind of cuts the Grand Forces dudes who can come at you.
Well, yeah, I guess. Well, doesn't really do that much to be honest for now. Especially since the arena field only deploy, pull out Belladonna field. So, okay, so now it's Sulfur's turn, and he got the train man out.
Our machine.
Yes, and on summon, let's see what he got.
And can I just say that Rios just forgot to call charge his hold on the arena field?
Oh, it happens sometimes. Okay, so
Well, that might cost a lot
yeah, that refill isn't good at all.
in fulfilling Graphic.
Yeah, well, just one call. So, well, by the way, right now Trayman isn't making a really good refill right here, and he's planning to get Rebellion Nehajet to hand. He really needs a fourth soon, or he might not catch up with Aphrodite.
Of course, it's our machines versus fairies, true control. And one is a very controlled deck, and the other one is a very.
You have a lively background there.
Bruh.
Okay, so now he got Acelia out, Rios, and on summon, put one magic out and draw two.
Yeah, of course. Sorry about that. Let me just change it to.
Yeah, do that.
Aphrodite versus.
Aphrodite. That's how you pronounce the name. Wait, what? Oh, right. He's using Primrose Field right now. And he got Yellow Demon God out. So he's probably going to put it back on that top just so he can pair with Moon Modes. But since I think Rios already milled two Moon Modes there, so it might be quite hard for him to get the third one. But we'll see. And then now it's Sulfur's turn again. Let's see if he gets anything out.
This is what, turn 2? Turn 3?
Turn 4 overall.
What turn is this? Turn 1 or turn 2 or turn 3? Turn 4. Oh.
He's thinking a really long time.
Here.
Yes, it is.
Both players are thinking very hard. I mean, what's there to think? Just back face. But to be fair about the spirits, you need to think for quite a bit.
Yeah, well, I guess that's the fun in it, because you really need to think a lot. Well, he's not doing anything. It's Rios' turn again. Ooh.
Oh, man.
Okay, now Rios got Godseeker out. And let's see what he gonna get.
Not having.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, he does not have fluff at the start of the game, while on the other hand, Rios has already like 4 magic cards on the field and a fully charged Aphrodite.
Oh, he does not get what he needs from the Godseeker.
Yeah, it's gonna be for him to catch up.
Yeah, and at least he could like shuffle the deck in some ways that favors him.
You mean like rematching the deck? You don't really suffer in Battle Spirits, do you? Well, okay, so he's thinking for another for the next step, and that refill was really poor. He didn't get anything to hand at all.
Aphrodite to use the Trainman to attack the player.
Is he? Yes, he is. Okay, so Rios is now using Aphrodite's Grand skill, which targets Sulfur's Trainman to attack Sulfur himself. And I think this is to avoid like 2 symbols on the field for any other cards later on, something like that.
Well, actually, considering like he's using that Grand skill that early on, while everyone personally would use that skill when there's a huge guy or big guy, whatever your opponent has. in the field,
And
and
he's
using that early
first.
would really like.
Yeah, well, I suppose. But yeah, he's in a really big advantage here, Rios. So
His burst didn't activate? That's very interesting.
I guess it's normal. Like if it's rebellion, then he can't remove anything. Consider that he also had Rios has Acelia on field.
Well, if it was Neseni, then
Okay, Sulfur has ended his turn again. Whoa.
that's actually quite bad. Aphrodite has a good start, has a field presence.
A really
All
good
he needs
start.
to do is just to bring out Moonwaltz and just whack the face.
Oh, looks like he's planning something. He's going to get something out, isn't he? Okay, so he just used Gardenia Field for that one draw, and now because with Gardenia Field effect, he basically reduced all this dozen symbols already, and he can summon anything at minimum cost.
I like to play Pokemon. But
What's
anyways, what is Rio's gonna do? Let's not bring memes here. But anyways, what is Rio's gonna do in this situation? Has he found his Moonwaltz or...
oh, Gothica.
And
Sulfur has his guts. And there we have it.
Finally.
Okay. Alright. Alright. He has only two targets. He only can add the Grand Walker Toth along with a Hieroglyph Cavalry Ace Arcuve, the 7-cost ultimate that kills people. It's really that bad, but it's what Toth players are famous for.
But I think it's too late right now.
They're in
We'll see. Maybe he can catch up with some defensive magic.
yes. But
okay, then here he goes, Grand Karpov.
oh, he core charges. He has 2 charges.
Oh,
And
yeah, and he milled Energet, which would be really useful against Moonwalls, but looks like
2
he's not gonna
charges.
get it now, so
Need my core, and he only has he has quite a couple of cores he can do here. But she should do something.
yeah, it looks like his hand's really bad.
He should have done something, honestly. But let's see why that amount of
well,
hand though.
actually, at this moment, Ruse could really easily pull out Moon Waltz and have 3 spirits on field go, giving pretty much a huge pressure on Sulfur.
That is if he has one waltz.
We'll see.
In before its extinction wall.
I mean, that would be possible for like this time.
I actually
Yeah, but extension wall won't be really useful against Moonwalls with Yellow Demon
I
God,
don't
and now he
think-
got
There
it.
we go.
Speak of the
There's
devil.
There's the boss card
Ah,
that
yes.
cost it.
Now we just need to wait for Yellow Demon God, which he already got in
Dahlia
hand.
Moon Waltz.
The healer Moonwalls.
Alright, does he...
Dahlia Moon Waltz.
Okay. Yep, so I'm just showing you guys what the effects. And yes, Rios is still thinking what to do next, because he still can't finish Sulfur right now. But again, he already has Yellow Demon God in hand, so he's won already, basically.
Well, this might be end of for because Moon Waltz can easily negate that ultimate shield Sulfur just got.
there we go, the yellow demon god.
And obviously Rios is planning for an overkill.
Okay.
Well, it's not really an overkill. He just enough to finish him, I would say. Just enough.
Hey, Rios is using my color, what gives? Alright, then he attacks. It's Moonwaltz for 4 symbols. Does Sulfur has anything to retaliate?
Does Yellow Demon God has any effect? Like he could retrieve the magic top from the trash, right?
I don't think you need to do that now.
Seems like
It's
he's
a big difference.
It's just in the arena field. I don't think it's doing much in this case. Or maybe he just forgot, who knows. He's just striving for that win,
Right.
for those 4 lives. Okay, yeah, he just realized Yellow Demon God doesn't target ultimates, but it doesn't really matter.
But so Moonwalk is in level 1, right?
It's in level 2 right now. Oh, Sulfur used Atomic Shield.
He used Atomic Shield, and with Moonwalk's effect, it will activate.
Yeah, Moonwalk's gonna negate that, and Sulfur probably won't have enough cores for like a 5-cost magic or something like that. I mean, if he has it, he would have used it already. So yeah.
Is this a misread?
Yeah.
And generally speaking, Aphrodite is a bad matchup for really Foth, especially.
Well, he had a really bad start, that's for sure.
Cannot block.
Sulfur's being a bit clueless here.
He's being really clueless.
And that's the end of game. Well, that's first match done, guys. See you in the second match. So right now, here's our second game, and Rios has come back to our commentary because he just finished this game. And right now, it's Sulfur versus the Red Guardian Masa. And then we're just gonna give the signal, and they can start.
Yeah.
And Sulfur is going first. Again, Sulfur is at the top part, and Masa is at the bottom.
We're not yet.
And I think I just forgot to open the stream, so let me just quickly do that.
Okay, so let's see what Sulfur is playing. He is playing HEP. So, to my knowledge, Masa is currently playing Superstar. So this will be a quite interesting battle. I believe that HEP has its matchup is okay against Superstar because you do lock the when summoned effects of like your opponent of the 2 God Seekers.
Well,
but
on the other hand, Tarvos has that countermeasures which lets all his Seekers be immune to that summon effect lock.
Yes. But if he only has a Red Guardian, then
right now he only has 1 artificial soldier in the trash, so
he has zero artificial soldiers in the trash right now. To be frank with you, so he needs a few more.
Brave is artificial soldier.
Is Meteor Forge an artificial soldier? Is Alex an artificial soldier? Is Strongjaw an artificial soldier? Which one's artificial soldier, Red? I don't think Meteor Forge is an artificial soldier.
It is, all Braves are. I'm not gonna move it out because this might disrupt.
You can right click and draw specific cards.
And actually,
judging from already, but you can't enlarge. I think you can enlarge the image in trash.
And judging from the meta, right now Hephaestus doesn't really seem to have a chance against Double Over.
Okay, so
right now, Sulfur summon the Grand Transformer X with summon effects open free. Add 1 artificial soldier spirit card to hand or 1 blue only Nessus. And right now, obviously, he can only choose Godseeker, so it's getting that to hand.
I think the Godseeker gives him a variety of options next turn, especially with its choice to add any Saga Brave Star revealed with its effects. So we'll see, especially since he can summon it at level 2 next turn. So once he uses the Godseeker's when summoned effect, because he doesn't have enough artificials in trash, then he can add all the Saga Braves. Okay, and that is a terrible core charge. That actually is a pretty bad core charge for Masa there.
Superstar, you can return cards to hand. So
yes.
Well, so we'll see what Masa like what options he has, but like I think most of the return effects are still like summon effects. So if this turn
Apollo?
Sulfur
Apollo?
managed to stack his track, then Masa's
That's 2 charge. That is a 2 charge.
Which is enough
Okay.
for his grand skill.
Yes.
Yes.
Good. And draw 1 card. Quite impressive, especially when you have someone like the Aura Quartz Golem, which is like vulnerable to destroy, even though you have the Axe Swarms and Grand Field. It's so vulnerable to destroy, to the draw at least. So he can be able to draw 1, even with the Grand Field.
and now Sulfur has summoned the Godseeker.
Well,
Well,
the good thing is he can trigger the summon effect because there isn't enough.
Yes. And there's the second half, which is really good, and he also gets the Lance Arms as well. And he gets the Cycle Golem as the Brave. So that's quite the potent like summon effect, Godseeker draw, if I say so myself. And he can get the second half out, which is really nice. Gives him a good source of symbols in the late game. He has Sigurd as his burst, so he has the draw option. He has the mill option, especially with the draw power of Double Nova. So this will be an interesting balance. Hep is still rather good if you get the Groundwalker early.
And right now, the summon lock is triggered because there's three soldiers now.
There's still only one. There's one. He has
that's
the
two.
Golem.
Meteor Fortune Godseeker.
Meteor Forge is a artificial soldier. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay. So
And right now it's just summon Lance
So it's
Arms
two.
and Direct Brave to have fastest.
which I guess it spreads out. So if he has a sudden Medjet, then like at least not all of his like Saga Braves will be vulnerable. Well, they are because he doesn't have enough core. Sorry.
Yeah.
So they are vulnerable either way. And he is with
Kill Dragon?
He's summoning. Yep, that's as expected.
Q Dragon just using his
Return.
hand so he can still summon effect. And
Yes.
he's going to return
But
Keeping
this-
Nova 10
yeah.
to hand.
Actually, I would just pick up Dark Room instead of Deep Room Nova.
Because of the draw?
Yes. For now, he has only like 2 hands. If he doesn't have any Nova draw, he's probably messed up.
Yeah,
Sync 10.
he's getting Nova 10 to hand.
That's burst should activate right now. Yes. And discard 5 cards.
It's Psycho Golem.
But there's not much 4/7 like.
Okay, on declaration,
cards.
there's Speaker.
Spit.
There's
Yes.
Spitzer.
Yes, Pistol Dragon.
It wasn't a bad move to summon Cyborg, but at the same time, actually no, it was because he has Speak 10 in his hand right now, so it was actually a bad call to summon Cyborg right there. But since he locks when summoned effects, I don't think there's many chances for Cyborg to come out. And with the grand
Masa-
skill,
Okay, Master just add a
He-
into
no.
Groundwalkers.
no, that's a bad play in my opinion because you don't need the core that much on Mai. In my opinion, you need it much more on Spitster to Advent Nova right away.
And
So,
one more thing,
that was
you
a
can- one more thing you can just Spitzer can go
Backwards.
and destroy Aqua Quartz, and then he stands up.
Yep.
And now Masa's attacking with Pistol Dragon.
Yeah, so that definitely was a misplay because he can definitely just seek 10 this turn and have. No, you have 4 symbols because you have nothing to destroy. So.
Yeah,
Oh no, he has something to. Never mind, I'm done.
but
Sorry, accident.
but if that guy's lead is remaining on field, that means Spitzer can go once more, and then stands up once more.
Yes, so that definitely was a bad play by Masa to not add the core onto. I mean, he also has super release as well, so it's not like, I think he probably can OTK actually, especially when Mai still has 4 core on her, and you get core charge from Advent. That was a bad play. That was a really bad play to leave it exhausted. You have to get rid of it there.
Yeah.
Because he can just do that again.
Well, most players would like by instinct would save that guy, but right now
two bad plays in a row, but it doesn't matter. If Sulfur keeps it still, then there's something wrong with him. First time fine, ignorance is bliss, but the second time, like, especially immediately after, like, you can't make the same mistake again.
Yeah, you can keep it again, but yeah.
But you shouldn't. You really shouldn't. He can just advent. Yeah, there we go. Okay, good. Because he can just advent seek 10 and just be done with your fucking life. Actually, no. He can KO you now.
Oh yeah,
he can OKO you.
Mind your language. Mind your language, by the way.
But he's in a range where if he advents seek 10, he just kills. He is at the range.
Yeah.
If you advent seek 10 now, I would advent seek 10 now. Oh. Maybe you attack with, I guess you attack with Spickle first. But I would say that was the better. Do 2 than 2. No, yeah, you. So even without the.
I would like to check how many superstars are in the trash.
Actually, fair enough. Flush, no flush. Is he gonna go for the kill? I think he will.
Yeah, I think he's going for the kill.
No. He turned. That I think that's a bad play. In my opinion, you go because it's actually quite unlikely he does have the diamond wall. He has to return something pretty bad to the hand, either Spitzer or Spicule. So returning Spicule to the hand it can destroy Nexus. But like you don't have many options to destroy Sigma 10, so I would actually just attack with Spitzer and at least bait out the diamond wall because there's already one guaranteed diamond wall inside the trash right now. That's the thing. So if you waste another diamond wall, then he has at most one more in the deck, which means
but again, like Masa probably like his hand's probably not too good.
Okay, so right now there's Amazonite
because we guarantee that like one of his cards is over 10, and so we don't know what the other card is. And with so many cards it has now, if it's so clutch, it won't do anything. And the other destruction cards probably like the range is too high for him anyway. So.
But it all comes down. It still does come down to him core boosting the Groundwalker instead of himself actually still. Because if he core boosts himself, he's at level 2 and then he can just super release for game. And he's out of range. The opponent's core count is out of range for Diamond Wall to stop super release.
By the way, okay, Sulfur misplayed.
How?
You can see.
Where? Where is it?
Okay. Could be Amazonite effect, but there's only 2 cores in it.
No, he didn't. He
seems like he. Okay.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to go.
Okay, so right now Vulcan.
Okay.
Finisher.
Okay, yeah.
Do you want to try?
He has a sig now.
Yeah. And it's a really good chance to finish it now because Masa only have 3 cores, which means that won't be enough for any white magic right now.
But it's enough for Sig 10. It's enough for Sig 10.
Yeah, but
destroy.
Yeah.
But the burst is Alex.
Doesn't destroy.
The burst has to be Alex. The burst is definitely Alex though. I don't think it's anything but.
Yeah.
Or it's the
he needs to go for 5 symbols right now, which, to be fair, he can do that.
He can. He has a chance.
Yeah, he's attacking with Falcon Golem right now, Diafata, and then now he's using release. And that
so he has
they
1, 2, 3, 4, 4 symbols. 4 symbols. Yep.
No, we don't know yet.
Yeah, you have to reveal. You have to reveal the card per Saga Break. Plus 1.
At least 3 spirit cards. So 1, 2, 3.
3 up.
There's one more card.
One more.
Okay. It doesn't matter too much. The 4th one doesn't matter.
Oh, 4.
Yeah, a 6 symbol.
So now there are 6 symbols ramming it.
And if he's smart enough, which I'm not trying to degrade his brain power, but like he's using Grand Skill next, or else Spitzer can just block it.
No, he has the destroy. He has the when attacks destroy though.
Oh yeah, that's true. You can destroy both of them.
And at that moment, I would not destroy the Spiku. I would not destroy Spiku, which might trigger his any effect.
Destroy burst.
Yeah.
But thanks.
No, you destroy Spitzer here.
He's still
Yeah,
using
I would
it,
not
I think.
destroy Spiku.
Spitkill, yeah, you wouldn't. Spitzer.
Okay, only
Okay,
Spitzer.
okay, yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah, because up to a total cost. Okay, yeah, I see.
Yep. But what does he return though? He doesn't have any cards to return, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't. So I think that's game. I don't think there's. What BP is it at? He needs. Mice triple grand skill. Mice triple grand skill puts him at.
It's 20k.
11k plus 5k. So it puts him at 16k.
Well, to be honest, it's really a game because he would not have any cores for Diamond War or Shepherd Doll.
No, I'm looking at like my grand skill sends to trash. 3 core means for each Saga Brave for 11k.
No, my can only use
16K.
once per turn.
But the burst might be
Oh,
Black
shit.
instead of Alex. The Black.
Flash Chaperon destroy. Oh,
He's
draw
trying
one.
to-
Fair.
he's going for that draw.
But what will he get?
Also, I would like. I would actually brave Lance Arms onto Material Forge as well. Onto Golden Golem instead of Material Forge.
Yeah,
I would put
that
Lance Forge. Lance Arms.
that further locks down the
Yeah.
usage, of course.
Yes, you do. Yes. It doesn't matter though. I don't think he has enough core. This is why you had to go for the OTK when you could. And this is why I played this aggressively, because you don't know how if you give your opponent a chance, they'll easily just turn it around on you. So you can't give your opponent the chance. If there's the chance, you have to take it. Unless he has something else now. I don't know if he will though. Wait, he has flat. Oh wait, no, he had no. Chrono needs to.
I don't think he needs to. He's going with that.
He's going for the Grand Skill, so unblockable.
Refresh.
Yeah, just
And
I
then
think
there's another.
just have to make sure. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. I don't think there's Nova Crunch. He's in range of Nova Crunch.
Yep.
Purple God. Yeah.
But will he do anything effective?
Does he have
I'm not sure.
Does he have a
No,
Nova Crunch
No,
though?
because you remember for the release he returned the cost for Spirited Talk. So Masa is probably going for another opponent. Oh, he's not flashing.
No, that's game.
Yeah, that's game.
Oh yeah,
game.
you have to flash there. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
You have to go for the OT.
second thing.
Okay, so
So
now
this
it's
is-
right here. Or do you have anything
this
to
is-
say?
This is the.
it's 1-1 now.
Yes, 1-1, and then, well, for the challenger team, obviously following the same extreme game rules, they need at least 3 wins, to
challenge the king.
king. Yeah, and then I'm up next. So, yeah.
Okay. So hello.
So how
I
do
think-
you rate the game in general?
In general, I think that Masa made 1 or 2 misplays that obviously turned the tide against him in the end. When you have the kill, you should go for the kill, even if he probably doesn't have Diamond War in his hand. In all honesty, I don't think he does.
I think the biggest misplay I did was the fact that I put the force on the Grand Walker instead of
Yes.
Spitzer.
Yep, glad
Yes.
you noticed that.
Yeah,
I noticed-
he didn't have Diamond Wall.
I did.
The second display was actually
Oh,
not
by the
going
way,
for the
guys, I
kill.
can't hear you right now, so give me a sec.
Alright. Your second display, Masa, let me continue, sorry, is that you forgot to. You could KO him that turn. You could KO Sulfur that turn with Spitzer into Big Worm 10 with a double symbol. You could have KO'd him.
Oh,
So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and we'll bring up the next 4 games very soon. And so yeah, and then also for the decks we used, we'll showcase them at the end of the event if you guys so wish so. So see you next time. Goodbye.